FDD. Corner of Laguna and Fell. I'm walking down Fell now. A lot of the trees are left. Before they managed to stop it, they managed to destroy these trees.
It was pretty obvious it would be unanimous that people would want to farm over another 190 units coming in, right, with only limited parking, and just to avoid congestion. This is an open space that's needed in urban environments, and especially here, right in the middle of the geographical center of the city.
There's 36,000 vacant housing units in the city of San Francisco. 10,000 plus are kept purposefully empty so that landlords can make higher profits in the future. We only have 6,000 to 10,000 homeless people in the city. These are all U.S. Census Bureau statistics. This means we could house everyone that's homeless 3 to 6 times over with the housing units that already exist. Meanwhile, we're evicting 4 of our urban gardens and permaculture farms this year alone. There's Hayes Valley Farm, the Free Farm, Esperanza Gardens, and Project Homeless Connect Garden, right there.
Right there?
All 4 are being kicked out this year alone to build housing condominiums and complexes.
Why is having a green space in the city so important?
So there's a huge conversation going on right now with people about growing food locally and organically, so we're not dependent on corporations like Monsanto who are meddling with genes, and basically the industrial food system as a whole, which is really dependent on petroleum for fertilizers, pesticides.
Creating a place where we can educate the population and provide non-GMO seeds and a place to garden and a place to have healthy food growing right here in the city is a great opportunity.
Yeah, the park was cool, man. The park was definitely tight. Like, I don't think they need more condos. Enough people live here. I like people moving in and stuff. It's beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cool how they really try to keep it green and whatnot. And more people moving in, worse parking. I don't know if the cost of living would get higher, but
Sure it would.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'd like to get those people out of our park. We don't know who those people are. Never seen them before. We don't know any of them. We have children and dogs in that park.
We're doing this for everybody. The environment's very important.
They're going to try to retake this land. We're at the corner of Laguna and Fell again. They marched from Patricia's Green back over here again. The police are not going to allow this.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, get off our farm and let it grow.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, get off our farm and let it grow.
Earth first, developers last. Earth first, developers last.
It's good to see that there are families and women and children out supporting this cause, because Gezi Gardens was really a wonderful space for the public to use, and we don't want them to privatize it. We have plenty of housing in San Francisco. What they need to do is make it more affordable so that people can live there instead of this gentrification and driving people out.
So they were saying they were going to put affordable housing on it.
But it's not going to be affordable housing. It's going to be luxury condos, and nobody's going to be able to afford that. I sure as hell won't.
Riot gear ready to go. Is what I hear in the police radio.
Cops are heading that way. I was listening to them on the radio. They're trying to protect that side of the fence.
Okay. The sidewalk. Hey!
guys never grew up.
That's right, they never grew up. That is a very brave guy.
Oh yeah, the guy was brave.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Standing right there. Oh my God, he's holding back the traffic.
This is an Ohlone sacred site, along with a migratory hummingbird place. This is going to constantly be a long battle, and magically the police will get tripped up. Right now, the police are totally embarrassing themselves, and I'm talking to them. They are lumped up not for the nuclear protest, not for a national protest, but protect one owner of developing high-end condos. Look at that police department. Who do they protect? This is ridiculous.
This is
that the city is having a private developer with such power and influence to have these city resources, taxpayer money, spent on this. When they came in and took the tree sitters down, they punched them in the face. They endangered 2 tree sitters, beat somebody up on the ground. This is way out of control. And for the police department to even be at this level, this could take a year. No, they're going to fold on this. There's no way. We're between the old freeway entrances. They bulldozed. Take a shot of the stack of the logs over there.
Yes, I did. I took that.
We are pleading with the police. Do you have children? We are doing this because the carbon dioxide levels are never seen before in human history. I'm amazed that we're still alive. I mean, you see in the Midwest, unbelievable tornadoes, heat. We need to stop this.
Our street! Our street!
These were the trees that were saved by the feds when they came down here and found this was a migratory habitat.
I had been asked by the sergeant this morning to get the papers regarding the international treaty about the migratory birds. So I got in the truck and I left, and I'm coming down Oak, and I see the tree where my first hummingbird was living was being taken down right at that moment. And I got really upset, so I went over to planning department up to the 4th floor, and I found someone who would listen. And they were able to reach out to California Department of Forestry and Wildlife and got an agent over here almost immediately. Mm-hmm. And I told him the story about what was going on, and he got on his phone and called the feds over. They all came over. They had about a 2 or 3 hour conference with the mercenary biologists and the construction project managers, and they shut it down. They found crow's nests with eggs. So it wasn't even the hummingbirds that did it, it's the crows that did it, but they've removed the equipment, and for the time being at least, the project is on hold.
When you say feds, what do you mean, feds?
I mean the Department of Fish and Game from the federal government, whose job it is to protect animals.
Okay, so what was it that made them stop?
The crow's nests have eggs in them.
Eggs of migratory birds stop this?
That's right. They can't disturb them.
Does this stop this for good, or what?
I don't know yet. On Monday, I will call California Department of Forestry and Wildlife, and I will find out the details of what the stop order is, and then what our next steps will have to be to protect the garden.